Libra, hi, welcome into my channel. I'm Trace and you're watching your next 2 weeks guidance coming in from Spirit. Let's see what your Oracle cards gives you as a theme for the next 2 weeks. How are you getting advised to move through the next 2 weeks? Oh, you've got a lovely one jumping over there, and you've got stability anchor. Now, this card has got this beautiful red door. It's got this lovely anchor from a ship, and it's the door knocker, and it's saying to you, knock on the door of stability. Now, that's what is absolute music to your ears. It's twinkle ears time for you. And what it is giving you balance. It's giving you harmony. Let's see what comes up for you in your tarot cards as well, Libra. And you know, you like order. You like to have that connection. You like to have balance that supports your life. So, you know, it's about that mind, your mental state needs to be quite balanced out, and you like to have that harmony. So let's see. And I know your key phrase in life is always our balance. And you are ruled by a beautiful planet of Venus, which is about beauty and success and also nice things and valuables and nice things around you. So this anchor and stability that's come up here for you gives you that little boost to say, you know what, you can be rest assured that everything is really nice around you for the next 2 weeks. So Libra, the first card I'm going to draw is about what you need to focus on. The second card will be what you're stepping into, and the third card is message from Spirit. And I'm really loving your third card. So your first card is Four of Pentacles. Again, another anchoring card. And you know, these exact cards came out for one of the other signs. I'm not sure which one it was. I can't remember, but it was very interesting. That I think it might have been Sagittarius. So if you've got any Sagittarius in your chart, go and have a look there. So what you need to be focusing on, the Four of Pentacles, is that stability. Looking around you to see how you've actually managed your life, to see, you know, through the wisdom and how you've been grounded, and this is how you've healed your life. Those daily practices that you've done, the clarity and the chaos that's around you that overwhelms you is brought back by the stability, is brought back about that anchored harmony that you like to live in. And you know, there's a lot of people around you that are balanced because of that wisdom, and it brings clarity to their chaos as well, because they're probably so overwhelmed with their lives. But your harmony and your balanced kind of nature, because there's no ways that you can survive without that stability, without that harmony. So I think right now your presence is reminding others that they can also transform and be in that stability with you. Now, this card sometimes comes up with a warning to say that you can be also disconnected from your spiritual life because you're so worried about your material world, meaning you might wake up in the morning and go, oh, how am I going to survive without getting an income? Or how am I going to be productive in my life if I don't have nice things around me? Because that's very, very common with a Libra. You do need to see something tangible in order to believe it, because your mind is logical. So let's see what you need to be stepping into. Oh, look at that. You've got the Magician. Oh, what beautiful cards you've got, Libra. So the Magician is telling me that what you're stepping into is hands-on. It's you actually making your life what it is. Nobody else around you can help you for that stability. Nobody else around you can actually help you have the harmony unless you put it in place for yourself. And the Magician card is about that manifestation. It's about you going, this is what I want. I want harmony. I want stability. I want to feel that I don't have to worry about things in my life. And that is what you're stepping into. Isn't that awesome? And then your bottom of the deck card, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Queen of Pentacles, she is a woman, you can actually see it, even though she is an earth sign. It reminds me of you too, because you love beautiful flowers, you love to have the magic around you, and the creativity comes in there with your creative mind, Libra. So what Spirit has given you here is the Queen of Pentacles of that nurturing the home, nurturing herself, you know, going back to her heart center and doing what she loves in life, and that is being creative, being able to bake a cake and being able to still see to the children, or make a lovely pot of soup and still plan something for the afternoon with the family. This is definitely all around kind of energy. And the Queen of Pentacles is my card of the year for the collective on my Earth Star. And that is just saying that when you are balanced in that work-life balance or that home-life balance, you know exactly what you need in life, because you're giving yourself time to be creative. You're giving yourself time to be stable. And when chaos comes along, you aren't freaking out and not knowing what the hell is going on, because you've already got that little box of tricks sorted. And I've got a beautiful saying that I love. I've got, true growth comes from being able to stay calm and grounded when things are uncertain. And that is what your whole reading feels like. It's that you are growing in your life. You're stable. You've got your stability. You've got your anchors. You know what needs to be manifested. You know what needs to be initiated. So what a beautiful message so far for you. Let's see what your angel card is. And when you are balanced in relationships as well around you, because most of us have to survive with somebody in our lives. It's either friendships or children or bosses or partners. It's also very difficult to what's the word? My doggy hair's all over here. She wasn't on my table. It's interesting that. I don't know, I've lost my train of thought now. But when you're in a relationship with somebody, it's also, they're trying to navigate their lives. You're trying to navigate your life. So when you have imbalance in your relationships, it also makes you feel, oh gosh, I'm off that kilter. But that is where your true growth comes, because then you're staying calm and grounded when things are uncertain. So let's see what's coming for you. You've got adjustments are required. Now that's interesting. Now that is interesting. So what this tells me, that I'm giving you all of this, I'm giving you this whole beautiful message coming through for you, but you're not feeling it. You don't feel this, Libra. You don't feel as stable and as harmonious as the cards are saying you are. So this third quarter moon is giving you the message to say that you need to adjust yourself a little bit. So I'm going to go to my guidebook to see what the message is there. I like to do that. Third quarter moon. Page 36. So it says here, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more in the past few weeks. Some of what you have come your way might be wonderful, and some of it might be a little bit negative. But you need to let this go. Because whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether this is toxic, emotional involvement, or is it something that you need to release. This card also comes into the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes and adjustments that need to be made. So where you want to change and adjust, course direct right now and forecast. So I think this is what your magician is saying. When you step into that, you have the ability. This is your life. You have the ability to maneuver your life as you want to. And when the crisis comes around, you're reminded that that's what you need to be doing. That's how you need to reevaluate your situation. And you might feel that your life is out of balance, but this can also cause you issues because it's time to do something different. And I now see what this is. This is focusing card. It's to say that perhaps it's too much of the same old, same old. Something new and exciting needs to be brought into your life, and that's what the magician is saying. All right, I took this way too literal. Isn't that typical a Libra energy, anyways, to go to the mind or to go to the logic? So I think what this is saying to you is that in this third quarter moon, you know where you've been, you know but you don't quite know where you're going. And I think in this moon, in this half moon, slipping away and to get to the new moon, which is now on Monday. We've got a beautiful new moon coming up on Monday in Gemini, which is your fellow mind sign, your mental sign. So no matter where you are right now, it's definitely a place of trusting. It's a place of, okay, I'm stable, yes I am, but I'm not open to something different. I'm not open to something exciting. So let's take it back to that. See, even though you've got the stability, you do also have to have kind of a bit of adventure, and that's why Spirit is giving you the Queen of Pentacles there. So I've gone like a whole circle here, Libra, but what it's showing me is that you probably feel like your life is not on track, but it actually is. And all you need to do is just bring your mind back to it, bring this magician energy back to it, which tells you that you've got everything you need right in front of you. All the tools are there. Every single tool that you need in life, you've created, you have it right there. And I think in relationships, this is opportunities of being proactive as well. And if you're looking for a new job, maybe career enhancement, this is also something that you can be determined into. And there's opportunities around you. This is what this is saying. So adjust your life just slightly so that you can represent your own willpower and transform it to suit you. And I think, now that you've got this as a stepping into energy, it might be that you need to tap into your full potential rather than being too safe here. That's interesting. Yeah, because it just, the whole energy has changed about when this card came out. So Libra, I think it's an exciting 2 weeks for you, because now this is giving you the opportunity to do something that you love. And if you haven't been on the path of, if you've just been playing it safe, this is what I get, is that the anchor and stability is there, but Spirit wants you to have a little bit more excitement in your life. And that is what this Queen of Pentacles is coming in here to say to you. Have a bit of adventure. Get onto your creative bus. Get out there and maybe do something different. And you know, this is a very successful card too. It's about material abundance, and it's almost like Spirit wants you to do a little bit more sensual pleasures in your life, where you actually let those efforts around you balance back into, you know, sensationalizing your life, caring and nurturing your life, and being a little bit more adventurous and satisfying, is the word I'm getting here. All right, Libra, take care, and hope to chat to you soon.